been thinking about is your soft touch and your sweet love. It's that soft touch through and through that makes me feel the way I do. When you hold me in your arms, I feel so warm inside. With the magic of your soft touch, thinking of you, wondering in my mind if your touch is real. So real, so real. If it's a dream, don't ever wake me, 'cause it's so good I feel. It's that soft touch through and through that makes me feel the way I do. When you hold me in your arms, I feel so warm inside. With the magic of your soft touch, touching you, touching me, making me feel so heavenly. You're so gentle in a very special way. This love is everlasting. It's that soft touch through and through that makes me feel the way I do. I feel so warm with the magic of your soft touch.
Hi everybody, welcome to Battle Creek, Michigan, and welcome to the Lakeview Square Mall. If you were paying attention at the beginning of this video, you will have seen that we were here in June of 2020. We were here on our trip to Michigan at that time right as restrictions for the virus had began to ease and things slowly began to open. With that said, several of the tenants at this mall, what they have left, were still closed, but don't let that distract you from the fact that this mall barely has any to begin with. Now, even though they have Dunham Sports and Barnes & Noble and places like Applebee's and Buffalo Wild Wings, that's really all that's keeping this mall afloat. The mall has 0 anchors left, unless you want to consider Dunham's and Barnes & Noble as anchors. I'm talking about anchors such as JCPenney, Sears, Macy's. All of those are gone. Now, this mall in general, it's funny, when we were here on our trip, we had visited this mall the night before, and it was dead in here. I mean, we were probably the only people walking around, and then funny enough, when we come here on a Sunday afternoon to film this place, that's when everybody decided to shop, and I will tell you this, I love you guys enough to do these videos, but it was very frustrating to do this one without getting many people in the shots. A lot of times I had to do scenes and shots over and over and over to get the best shot I could for you. So I hope you appreciate this. Anyway, it was enjoyable. I loved it. I loved the skylights around this place. It was very unique, and I was pleasantly surprised to find old photos from 1983, given the source that I got them from, to share with you in the opening of this video. A little history about this place. The mall was in the works as early as 1980, though it didn't open until 1983. Plans for this place were already in place. But in order to build this place, Forbes and Cohen, which were the developers of this place, Forbes Cohen Properties, they had to get a permit from the Michigan Department of Natural Resources to relocate Brickyard Creek. That's right, they had to relocate a creek running along the western side of the property just so they could build this. So imagine moving an entire creek just to build a mall. Anyway, the mall opened on May 15th, 1983. It featured three anchor stores, including J.C. Penney, Sears, and Hudson's, which later became Macy's, and it also became Marshall Field's prior to Macy's. At one point, the mall featured a movie theater complex, and it was added to the Sears wing in 1995. General Growth Properties bought the mall along with Westwood Mall and Lansing Mall from Forbes Cohen in 1998. At that time, Old Navy opened at the mall, replacing the space vacated by Kalamazoo-based department store Gilmore Brothers 5 years prior. Dunham Sports also opened in 2006, relocating from a nearby plaza. Steve & Barry's, if you know anything about them, they had a terrible track record. They opened up in 2007 and closed literally a year later when they filed for bankruptcy. In 2011, the mall was sold to Cushman in Wakefield and again to GK Development in 2013. Fast forward to 2017. This is where the downturn for the mall really came into full swing. In March 2017, Macy's closed its doors for good. It was also at this time that JCPenney announced that they would be closing and ended up closing in July of 2017. So just in the matter of a few months, they lost two anchors at this mall. It only left Sears left. And then in late 2018, it was announced that Sears would close, and they departed this mall in February of 2019. So in just a matter of a year and a half to 2 years, this mall went from three anchors to zero. And it's a darn shame because the aesthetics at this mall they weren't the best that I've ever seen, but I was very, very appreciative of the skylights and what they did to keep this mall clean. This was one of those malls that, even though there aren't many places there, you can tell the people running this mall and owning it care about it. It was very clean inside, very nice. You could tell that they maintain it on a regular basis versus other dead malls where you see typical roof leaks, dirty tiles, dirty floors, garbage. Not so much here. Despite the lack of tenants, they care about this place a lot and keep it in pretty good shape. Not to mention, there's a pretty neat arcade in here, which I'll show you at the end of the video as we walk around. So hopefully you will enjoy that. But anyway, at this point, I don't know what the future will behold for this mall. It's a decently sized mall. It's not very large, but it is over 550,000 square feet in size. You do have three anchors here, so do I see anybody moving into this mall? No. It's basically on the outskirts of town. You're on a couple of intersecting highways, however, but there isn't much here. That's the sad truth about this place, and it's a shame because I loved walking around this place. I loved walking through this mall and supporting it, but I just don't see any future in this place. And quite honestly, as the future of the indoor shopping mall is, most malls are only going to go downhill from here, unfortunately, as online shopping ramps up, especially because of the virus. It's a darn shame because personally, I like to take walks through malls like this and actually go into and out of stores and physically touch and feel what I want to buy rather than buying it online and waiting days to get it. I'm very impatient, so I like to see what I'm buying and get it on the spot. Anyway, I think I will stop talking here so you guys can enjoy the rest of the video with, obviously, vaporwave music. You know I love waterfront dining, so enjoy that. And we will see you on our next video. You never know where we're going to be because I'm constantly uploading from miscellaneous areas. While in 2021 here, we have been to North Carolina and I am sprinkling new videos in. I am trying to wrap up my backlog from 2020, which included this, and we're pretty much going to be caught up to some newer videos. Now, With that said, I have 8 more or 9 more mall videos that I have filmed since this, and we are backlogged on those, and I'm trying to get to them, but it just takes some time because I want to make these as best as I can with the best of my ability for your enjoyment. That said, we were at Chambersburg Mall and Dulles Town Center in Virginia, just to name a couple, right around Christmas and New Year's time. So when we upload those videos, you'll see Christmas decorations and whatnot. But I'll tell you what, at Chambersburg Mall, it was beautiful. So just stay tuned for that, and I think you will enjoy it. I want to give a very special thank you and shout out to our Patreon supporters. Because of you guys, you make videos like this possible and trips like this possible for us to put these videos together for you, for your enjoyment, despite how frustrating they may be sometimes, as was the case with this place. However, you guys are the backbone of the channel. Everybody is here watching this video, but you guys make this possible. And if you would like to support the channel, if you're not a Patreon supporter, you can do so by contributing as little as $1 a month. There's no obligation, and you can cancel at any point in time. Just go over to patreon.com and search WallyB26. We have some exclusive videos on there that we don't have on the regular channel here, but they are on YouTube for you to enjoy. And I will be doing more routine exclusive videos like that or whatnot, or sneak peeks before videos become available for the general public to see. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on here. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we love you all, and you guys are the fuel for this channel, for the videos that we put together, because I could have easily had said the heck with it and not done this, but I wasn't going to leave without doing it because I would have felt defeated, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this video and give it to you guys to enjoy. So enjoy the rest and the skylights in this place, and we will see you next time. Take care and stay awesome, everybody. And on Kayla's behalf, have a Kmartlicious day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, everybody.